Yo, what's up, guys? Coach Joe. It's a beautiful morning, heading to work. As always, bringing you my videos from the car. Probably not the most safest thing in the world, but I like to live my life dangerously. Okay, anyway, what I want to talk to you guys today about is just visualizing, you know, in your head. And this has been something that I do a lot, and it's crazy and it's different. You know, there's scientific, research that proves it, which is crazy. I mean, it's just nuts. And, I've talked to a lot of people, and I've watched a lot of videos, read a lot of articles about how it works. Kind of follows the lines of meditation, and it's great physically and mentally. But what I like to do is I like to visualize anything. So say, I have a number in my head that I want to hit for weights, so say like my snatch is, I want to hit a 275 snatch, and I want to hit a 350 clean and jerk, right? And my current PR is, say it's 335, and my snatch is at 250. So in order for me to get to the 350 or the 335 clean and jerk, or get to my 250 snatch or the 275 snatch, what I did is I visualized day in and day out. I put that number in my head all the time. I wrote it in my notebook as I was taking notes. I just had 250 snatch circled and starred, and I have that idea just constantly around me. It's in my office, it's everywhere. And sometimes when I meditate, right, I envision the whole process of me going after that goal and attaining it. I actually, in my head, step by step, visualize myself coming up to the weightlifting bar, getting in my stance, making sure, my hips are set properly. The bar, is where it needs to be. Then I think about, in my head, tightening my lower back, tightening my lats, getting ready for that big pull, triple extension. Then I think about the process of getting under the bar, as aggressive as possible, pushing myself underneath the bar, catching it, locking out, showing my armpits just to show that my shoulder stability is there. So I go through that, for hours, before I ever even attempt that, okay? And it's just a mental rehearsal that I do over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right? And it sounds crazy, and it's like, it's weird that you're thinking about this all in your head, but I'm telling you that it works. When it came time to hitting a 250 snatch, I thought about that number for at least 2 months prior, and I nailed it. And, it was because of, obviously, the training, making sure I go through the training, but training in my head is just as important as training my body. Training my head mentally to prepare the task that's at hand. And this could be with anything, guys. This could be a competition. This could be a big speech that you have. This could be thinking about some sort of project that you're just going through all the details over and over and over again. And what you're going to do, you come up with that game plan. That's what's key, is the game plan. And then once you've done it in your head so many times, doing it for real, it's just almost the same exact thing. It's just real, and it's right there. And the other cool thing about it is, in your head most of the time, especially with like weightlifting or something, you execute everything perfectly in your mind, because that's how you want to see yourself do it, is perfectly. So when it comes time to actually doing it, you probably notice your form may be a little bit better, so try to implement that into a goal you have. Attack that goal, write it in your notebooks, write it all around, write it on your hands so you're always looking at it. And then visualize it. Just visualize what you want to do and where you want to be, and I can guarantee you, you're going to blow yourself away with what you actually do in the end result. And a lot of this stems from a podcast I watched from Mark Divine. Mark Divine is a SEAL fit guy, a Navy SEAL guy, and he talks about the tests that Navy SEALs have to do. And Navy SEALs are, probably the toughest people, or mentally tough people on the planet, and physically just outstanding athletes. Much respect goes out to all the armed forces for that. But he talks about, for any test that they have to do, or have to have a certain time, or have to have a certain score, they will sit there for hours upon hours and just visualize everything, and brief themselves on what they have to do, where they want to be for hours. And sometimes they get so frustrated mentally in their own head that they just freak out. And it's just in their head. It's not even real. They didn't even do the test yet. But That's what it takes, those little things, you know. And if you look at Navy SEALs, those are the best of the best, sir. You know what I mean? They're up there in the world. You know, you can't ever argue that a Navy SEAL, you know, isn't the top, you know, athlete or anything like that. So when you listen to those types of things and what they do, try to implement it into what you're doing. All right, have a great day. It's beautiful. It's sunny. Make sure you check out the Daily Grind website. I'll try to put a link, I guess, in the description. Check out all the other posts too as well if you can. If you have any questions ever, try to contact me through Facebook or email. I'm always up to answering people's questions because I just love to help people. And don't ever think you're being weird if you're, you know, not, or don't ever think it's weird if you do talk to me, okay? Because I just love to help people. It's my passion in life. And if I can do it through health and fitness and self-development, then I am living a happy journey. All right, later, guys.